am an old soul that wants to see through the past, my present. I walk because the walk takes you in a journey, you don't know where, but that journey is all about how you do, how you feel, and when you are in contact with people, you can give that feeling of peace or tranquility. And you know what? Healing is about listen to your body, learning how the body, the energy moves in the body, in the system, and nature provides. That's all what you can give to anybody. This is your bank, not the account. It's the bank of the heart. It's what I can recommend to people. Fill your bank of your heart with good feelings, with good experiences, and share with other people.
Yes, hi Cristina, can you introduce yourself please?
Yes, my name is Cristina. I was born in Mexico. I am 73 years old. I always loved ancient history, medieval times. So there was something connected my spirit or my soul with all those ancient times. So there is a search. It's like they're looking for the grail, and that is looking for yourself. Looking for yourself means there were things in the world, but they didn't attract me. I just want to know more about God exists. I was raised Catholic. It's really Jesus Christ exists. And from there, I think so was the journey that took me where I am right now. That journey is about learning about myself, making mistakes, a lot of them, but learning from them. I can say I chose a simple life. I didn't care about houses, cars at all. Before maybe clothes, but then I changed it when I changed my diet.
Yes, please talk with the audience about your diet.
Okay, so at the age of 20 years old, 25, I don't eat any more meat. She didn't want to eat any more meat. So I became vegetarian for 2.5 years. But then I met somebody who told me that cooked food wasn't the best, that raw food was the best. So I read a book she recommended, and then I turned to the raw food diet. Learning more who I was, I started looking for the divine and understanding the health, how important is your health to be able to find those answers, because everything is connected with that knowledge. We are nature. We nourish ourselves from nature. I know now how important is water, fresh air, the sounds, silence, trees. So it's like we are living things. So I start reading about all the philosophies around the world or religions, because I want to find the truth, and that allowed me to understand that everything takes me to the mountain, where it's the divine. Everybody's looking for that divine, and all the roads go to that. I think so that's when I found myself believing in what I was experiencing, whatever I thought was good for me, learning lessons that were part of my life to grow, because we had to grow, making difficult decisions sometimes, but not regretting, not feeling upset. Well, that's happened for some reason.
What is the biggest lesson you've learned?
The biggest lesson I learned is nothing is important in this life. Nothing. It's just who you are, how you stand for yourself, how you talk about with other people, you respect them. Respecting them, you respect yourself. So learning to know yourself, you know how to treat other people. It's like a mirror. I met other people in my life who helped me, you know, like, for example, why I was fighting with my father. And one guy said, don't fight, he's a toddler, so it's a different nature. Go in this soft way. So I learned something. Go very gentle. Whatever situation, very gentle. So that was a transformation. The people that came into my life. And one time I was experiencing, we have in Mexico indigenous people who were brought to the city to beg for money. So when they were getting into the boat, nobody wanted to let them to sit down. But I said, oh, this is a mother and the baby. I'm going to allow her to sit down. I will give my seat. It was full bus. And then a guy in front of me wrote a poem telling me that that was love, pure love. So now you see, you will encounter people in your life that will give you a message. And then you know those feelings about caring for other people. I have another experience. It was a guy caught walking. I was walking in Mexico City and I can see his face all ugly. And I said, what an ugly face. And you know what he gave me? A smile. I said, wow, you gave me the best of you, I gave you the bad of me. Learning lesson.
Wow.
So at that moment, things were happening in my life that made me to, hey, stop, what are you doing? And that it's a transformation. Your journey is a transformation, whatever. And sometimes we are not patient, you know, like we want our own way in a certain way. And then you learn, it's not important. My mother taught us, it's not important. Just don't give a lot of importance because she already went through that. And she was very sweet. So, and we learned kindness in the family. My father was a strong spirit, but that means it's good because then you stand. When you stand, you will see where you are. I am very grateful to my parents because they gave me my life. And I had been learning a lot of things. I had been traveling. I had learned to work. Work is very important. Work is not just money. It's enjoying what are you doing. And when you are doing that, it's like change the whole dynamic of your life. Sharing with other people. Nothing is perfect in this world. I can say sometimes I had difference with some people. I respect them, but if I don't want to get along with somebody, that's fine. I don't have to. It's something I had to come to accept. And if I had to say yes, I will say yes because I feel. If I had to say no, it's no. And then it's how I learned to stand for myself. I believe in myself, and I have learned to heal myself.
How do you heal yourself? Please share with us.
Healing is about, I think so I had something in my ancestor from my grandmother. I am an old soul that wants to see through the past, my present. I walk because the walk takes you in a journey, you don't know where, but that journey, it's all about how you do, how you feel, and when you are in contact with people, you can give that feeling of peace, of tranquility. And you know what? Healing is about listen to your body, learning how the body, the energy moves in the body, in the system, and nature provides. That's why people, we have to be grateful with the whole world, with people, because all the people working, they make our life better. And I am grateful to anybody because thanks to them, you know, I can use something that can help me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And can you tell the viewers a bit about what you do for work, if you still work?
I am retired, but I love gardening. Gardening is cultivating about yourself. It's not just growing plants. It's It's learning how in nature you need to put organic food, organic matters on the soil so the plant, the seed can grow. So it's the same for you and how you take care of those plants. It's not just planting and forget. It's taking care, allow them sometimes you cannot control nothing. Don't control anything. Allow days that you don't maybe time to water and then you will see how strong the plant comes. I have learned how important it's for the root to develop. So that means in ourselves it's the same thing, right? It's how we allow things growing. That gardening is my whole world. I love massage. Massage allow me to help other people to listen to themselves. Because sometimes people is divorced of the body, mind, and spirit. And when you give them, you bring them back. That's what the massage do, is to say you have everything in yourself. That's what it's about, the massage. I love it. And I love walking. I love walking. It's my passion. It's just, as I am walking out here, the sound of the ocean, the water, the sun, being in here with Shaka, it's like, it's life. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, thank you very much. Is there anything you would like to share with the young people who are just growing up, who are just awakening, they're looking for their past? What would you like to tell them?
First, you have to come to accept the way you are. Don't try to imitate anybody. You see somebody else, learn, okay, how can I be better? To understand yourself, you have to understand your emotions, feelings. You have to understand the way you see life. You know, and that's the reason you grow in a family. Maybe it's not the perfect family, but if you are grateful to life because now you have life that your parents gave to you. So it's understanding yourself, you can understand your parents. Otherwise, no. That is an important point that I learned. And when you see that point, then you don't have to push. You don't have to, I'm not happy,
Yeah.
It's just knowing who you are, then you come to accept the other people. That's it.
Yes, then how do we know? You said we need to understand our emotion, understand our body. Can you tell us more about this?
Because I was raised Catholic, I follow Jesus Christ's teaching. And one of his proverbs, he talked about you allow the thieves to enter yourself. When you allow a bad thought, stay within yourself. It's your responsibility, the way you think, because that way, that sort of seed will start growing, causing you a lot of problems. And you will nourish them and you will see the world, it's against me or the world, whatever, blaming somebody else. Not knowing that you allow that you have to be responsible, okay. I don't need this kind of feelings or emotion. I don't need to be aggressive. Why? If I am aggressive, why I learned to be aggressive? So you understand the journey you came from early age, because we try from early age to try to stand for ourselves, and sometimes you don't know how. The environment will transform yourself. Sometimes the parents, the family, the school, the friends. So that will shape you, so you have to then put together and see who you are. And when you see who you are, then slowly you start putting the pieces together. And when you see who you are, then you will see everything is within yourself, no in another place.
Even the emotions that we're feeling, the negative emotions are within ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you have to treat yourself very well.
How do you release those emotions if you ever have them?
I have an experience in the airport in Mexico City. I was a little bit late getting into the gate for the plane, and the lady, somebody from the airport, didn't allow me to enter. When I was walking, I can hear my name. And when I arrived, she said, no, it's closed. And then it's when I understood, don't argue with a wall. Somebody is in that situation, power. So, okay, I had to accept I'm not flying this time. I told him the color of the luggage. And then I had to go back home. So I told my travel agency and she helped me to get another flight at different time and not a cost at all. But that was my lesson. Never argue with somebody who had the power. So nothing you can do. And because she was that way and her boss, the same thing. So when he told me, oh, what color is your luggage? I just looked at his eye. I didn't say anything else. That's it. You have to come to accept sometimes the adversity and how you manage, and not to be angry, because it doesn't take you anywhere. It doesn't matter. You have to, to leave the airport and come back. So there are always ways of finding solutions to situations. So it's how we treat those situations.
So it's think differently.
Just like, what else I can do?
Accept it.
Accept it.
Yeah.
I said, okay. It took me a while, but then I said, oh, I am fine. I am in peace with myself. That was when I figured it out. That's good. I am in peace with myself. We found a solution, no problem. 1 week, get the flight back to Canada, no cost at all, and that was good. Yeah, so it's how you solve problems. Not that, oh, a problem comes, oh, why this happened to me? No, no, no. Welcome all the problems in your life because those are going to teach you how you can change. Change is part of life. We can see in the ocean. Can be peaceful and then can be, rough.
Yes. So what if you are really angry? What would you do when you are actually angry?
Like last winter in Mexico, I was upset with my nephew and somebody else. What I do is like I say, okay, now I come to see myself in that picture. Something upset me. Something made me come out with that feeling of these people, I had to accept them. And then it's like, I can talk. I can say, oh, I don't like this person. But take a while. It's not easy. But I don't feel like, oh, God, to take revenge or do something. No, I just recognizing the feelings that came that time. They made me to come out and to see that part of me, myself. So that was the other lesson I learned. And I said, oh, that's good, Now I passed that experience and I am fine. So now I had to go to other things, right? And it's like walking. You find something, how you can, cross that bridge, cross that situation. And that's it.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
You love traveling, right?
I love traveling.
How often do you travel?
From after COVID, after 2.5 years that I couldn't travel, every year.
What do you like most about traveling?
It's like something in the universe brings me here. And then when I am here, it's like, oh my goodness, this is good. Thank you for bringing me here. There is a reason. When I did the Samaria Gorge, I said, I'm going to walk slow because it's my birthday. I want to feel nature. I want to feel the forest. I want to feel the sun, everything. So this experience is with me. It's how you put that moment in the present time to live forever with you. And that's where I will remember Samaria Gorge. Walking, I sat down, hugged tree, put my forehead in the tree, feeling the energy, the rock. I did the same thing. Like, yeah. So traveling is discovering places that maybe in another life I was.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I can tell you, yes.
So how do you identify that you've been somewhere in the past life?
You feel that. You feel.
Yeah.
You feel here yourself, and it's a connection. It's like you know, and when you know that, it's like you feel that joy in yourself. And that's why I'm interested in the Akashic records.
Oh, me too. Yes.
That's what
Tell me about it.
I would like to be able to see more about my past lives. And I was thinking about going to Egypt, not with the tour you took, but I would like with monks. With monks. There are I believe at the universe, and if that happens, that will be good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like came to my mind. I said, when something comes to my mind, I had to listen because it's giving me something that is in there. Just wait. If it happens, that's for you. It's not, that's fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful.
Oh yeah. No, it's beautiful.
And I know you, as you travel, you've been actually meeting a lot of new people, and you teach them your wisdom, you encourage them, you share with them stories.
Because, you know, when you touch other people's heart, it's something I learned. I fell down one time in summertime. I was sitting in a hammock, and I moved to take the sun, and the hammock cord, the rope broke. I hit the ground, it was dry summer, and then I had problems with my neck. So I went to acupuncture, and then when I start feeling good, I say, I'm going to touch hearts, as my heart was touched.
Your heart was touched in the acupuncture? Or?
It's like when heat work in my body, the energy start flowing.
Ah.
And that's when you feel light coming back, and I say, oh, that's how I'm going to touch people's life, through the heart.
And I definitely feel you touching my heart.
Yeah, and it's so good, you know. That's all what you can give to anybody. This is your bank, not the account. It's the bank of the heart. It's what I can recommend to people. Fill your bank of your heart with good feelings, with good experiences, and share with other people.
Wow, I absolutely love that.
And the same thing when I do massage, if I don't charge any money, somebody say, oh, Cristina, but you did the massage. Yes, you can do for somebody else something else. That's it. That's how you pay me. Do something else for somebody who needs you. That is how we pass that type of message. Okay, today I want to share about how important it is to develop other senses, like to learn to listen, to learn to observe, to learn to be quiet, to learn to be in silence, and to learn to keep a seed in your heart, the love. That's a seed that is very important. So with all these skills, there are tools for ourselves to grow and within ourselves. When we learn to listen, we are quiet. And then we see more. It's interesting. When you learn to observe, you will see deeper. When you learn to be quiet, you quiet your mind. When you are in silence, it's a time to be with your divine. And when you plant the seed of love in your heart, you have to, as a plant, watering, feeding with good thoughts, with good energy. That way, is creating the atmosphere for living in peace with ourselves. How important is that we develop all these skills, because they are tools that will give us peace of mind, peace, and understand how we can affect our body system. And at the same time, it's like, when you watch, like now we're here on the sunset is so sweet, so it's smooth, and then the water is the same thing. So look at this time is like the quietness, the silence. It's a beauty. So to discover the beauty in ourselves is using the tools life provides for us. It's a time like now that we are here in the present time, so we can enjoy feeling the sun, the water, the air, the everything, the sky, the people, the sound, and it's like it is. We can absorb all these things because we are present to receive what is in there.
So only by being in the present moment we can receive, perceive, observe what is going on in us and around us.
Yes, it's so beautiful.
And how long do you spend in a day to quiet?
When I am working in the garden.
Oh yes.
When I am working in the garden, it's like it's a time to see what the garden needs for the plant, what I had to do, weeding, and weeding is enjoyable. I enjoy whatever I do because with doing that, look what I am practicing, what I am thinking is the communion with my universe and nature.
Yes.
Just watching these children playing soccer in the water is amazing. Every person has their own journey, and eventually they will find their own path. That's the goal for them. Go away, do whatever, and then see what that takes you. If that gives you something back to you, or you need to keep going and your journey, finding answers, because it's what we need, the answers, and then you will find. You have to listen to yourself, and it's like I did my journey, you can do your own journey, and you will find answers. Whatever you need, you will find them. And like this moment is so beautiful. Nothing else, I love this surrounding. The last sunset in Redmond is incredible. You are not in peace with yourself, and so you are attacking your own body. Your body is a universe with all the cells, with the blood, with everything. So, hey, let the body do the job, and it works. It's like it feels the communion within yourself, and that is what it made you feel grateful for life.
So for my audience, we're talking about be grateful to your body, listen to your body, and communicate with your body. Be in communion with your body. I was grateful for my body because I had my period today, and there's no pain at all. Even yesterday, there's only a little bit.
Yeah.
I just had to sit down for a little bit. There's no pain. So I'm very, very grateful. So thank you so much to my body. And for Cristina, her leg was hurting when I reached Santorini, and she rested, she listened, and she adjusted, and she's fully back now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
totally. Yes, perfect. Our body is very intelligent.
It's a universe. It's like how scientists are studying the universe and they don't understand their own body. It's a universe. We are at the micro to the micro. So whatever is in the universe, we have here in our bodies. It's a system.
Yes, exactly.
And that's when people disconnect, looking for other answers or whatever in the outer world. And there's no.
So she's saying if you were to eat meat or fish, you love your meal, and then your body is going to absorb.
Yes,
Exactly. You
exactly.
transmute the energy of the meal.
Oh, the meal.
Yes.
Because that's what your body needs.
Yes. I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah. Because I feel, I ate this, but it's not good. Oh, come on. Enjoy. You like it, enjoy, and then you will see it through time. Then maybe you eat less. And that is good. And then you start solving your emotions. If you don't discipline your emotion or your feelings, they will attack you. Yeah. They will be your worst enemy.
Yeah. So by eating the right food, they can help us dissolve the emotions, you're saying?
Of course.
Yes.
Because then you see, oh, I feel good. I'm feeling good. It's like, you absorb, right?
Yeah.
It's here. If you notice, it's here where you say, oh, I feel so good. And now with neuroscience, the connection between the intestines, the brain, and the heart.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yes.
has something to do. And emotions play a role.
I watched a documentary. I think it's just called emotions, but E and motion, with a hyphen, because it's saying emotion as an energy. And then they were talking about the same thing. They were telling like specific foods such as lemon, like yellow foods.
Oh.
When you drink lemon, it can actually dissolve your emotions in your solar plexus, which is the third chakra.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Cristina, for doing the interview with us and with the viewers.
Good. I'm so happy to be able to talk with all of you and enjoy life.
Enjoy life. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.